Welcome back to the channel, everyone. How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. It's Tony back again with more videos from Masters of the 80s. As you can see from the thumbnail and the description, this is a bit of a pickups video. I don't do many of these. I think the way I'm collecting now is I'm really more picky about what I pick up, and that's simply because of space. You know what I mean? You've seen my room, it's tiny. And it's bursting to the gills, so I've got to be really picky about what I pick up. It's got to be something that I really want. It's got to be something that's got to be worth an upgrade. If I'm coming from VHS or DVD up to Blu-ray or 4K, it's got to be something in the realms of I truly want it before I do it, because otherwise I'd be spilling out of this room and I have no more room to store anything. So this is it. So these pickup videos for me are really few and far between, because I don't pick up that much anymore. But what I have picked up in the last couple of months, I would say, I picked some really good titles up, and we will kick it off with the one that everybody's picked up and everybody's shown up to now by me, is the Arrow video big box set that they put out. This is fucking brilliant. I ain't going to go too much into this because currently I'm working my way through this, to watch all the films, to watch all the extras and special features on each disc, and then what I'm going to do one big deep dive into it all, and I'll go through everything. I know Brad was chomping at the bit for me to do something with this one, and I will do it. I will get round to it. It's just time. It's been time consuming getting through it all. There is a lot in here. For the money, this was fantastic. For £55, I think this is probably one of the best value sets that's ever been put out. So yes, I will be getting into a proper review of this and a proper deep dive on it, where I have a look at everything within the set. But it is a fantastic set, great value for money, 5 great films in it, so I will get to that one at some point. Put that up there out the way for the time being. So the other titles that I've picked up, I picked these up sporadically from different places. There's only one of these titles new, everything else is second hand. I picked these up from a couple of resale places throughout the UK. What I will say is some of these titles I've got absolute bargains for. Some of them, well, one of the titles, a new title, was picked up in a sale. So the first one we'll have a look at, I would imagine some people have seen this, and whoever has seen it has probably been fucking traumatized by it, because I know I was. It is When the Wind Blows. Oh my god, this film is fucking soul destroying, but it is so good as well. Raymond Briggs animation. So if you don't know Raymond Briggs was the guy that did The Snowman, the animated film, and did Father Christmas, the animated film. Raymond Briggs did quite a bit, and this was a full-length feature film. I think this is about 80 minutes long. I saw this in school back in probably, I'd have been maybe about 11 or 12 when they showed us this in school, and my god, it scares the shit out of you. And the basis of the film is this lovely old couple here living in the UK, and they are warned that there's a possible nuclear attack, a nuclear strike on British soil, and there are leaflets sent out of how to cope and how to deal with things if that happens, and strategy plans to get yourself to safety and things like that. This old couple live in the middle of nowhere, and when the bomb drops, they aren't prepared, they aren't set up, and basically it's the demise of this old couple slowly but surely with radiation poisoning. I mean, mate, it sounds horrendous, it is horrendous, but it's a really good film. BFI did a brilliant job with this release. I think this was put out by Severin, in the US. I'm not sure if they're the same disc. I'm not sure if they're the same transfer. I would imagine it probably is. I'd imagine that Severance transfer will be the BFI one. The amount of special features on this is unreal for a film like this. You wouldn't think there'd have been so much stuff on it, but it's absolutely loaded with special features. And inside, it's a 2-disc set, so it was a Blu-ray DVD combo. Early days of BFI, this really, when they were still doing the combos, and the nice booklet in it as well. I always thought that this edition came in a clear case, but I imagine someone switched it out for a blue one. I picked this up with a bargain price of £3. It's worth £3 of anybody's money. If you've never seen it, I would recommend watching it, but I would also tell you that it will burn its way into your brain and you'll never be able to get those images out of this old couple dying of radiation poisoning. So that's When the Wind Blows. Next one, again, picked up really cheap, and I know Scream Factory have put a 4K of this. I think they got a 4K of this now. It's Company of Wolves. Brilliant film. Basic premise of it's a retelling, a readaptation of Little Red Riding Hood. Really weird film. It feels like a bit like a fever dream kind of film, but it's exceptionally good. Really good film. This is an old ITV release on Blu-ray. No special features, no nothing on this. It is just bare bones, but it is really good, and I think I paid £2 for it. You know what I mean? It's worth it, again, like the other one. It's worth £2 of anybody's money. If you've never seen it, check out A Company of Wolves. Odd film now, as a film sort of title goes. This one's been used loads. It's had loads of really good films under this name. It's had loads of really bad films done over the years under this name. The outstanding one for me is I think it's a early 70s film under the same name, and it is Journey to the Centre of the Earth. This was Cannon's version of Journey to the Centre of the Earth. I think it's from '88. This it screams 80s film. It's probably one of the better adaptations of Journey to the Centre of the Earth. There is no Blu-ray there is only this old MGM DVD, and I've never been able to find a copy of it for years, because this is a Region 1. There's never been a release of it in the UK for some weird reason, and trying to find a copy on VHS was proving hard, and this popped up on eBay for 99p. And again, if you've never seen it, I would say check it out. It is really good. It's been years since I've seen it, but it is a really good adaptation of Journey to the Centre of the Earth. It feels very much like an 80s film, so that's a good one if you've never seen that. Next up, you know me, I'm a lover of things Charles Band related. Empire Pictures, like that set up there. Full Moon, was it Moonshine or Moonbright? The sort of like label they had where they did sort of like family friendly films. There's some really good stuff on there as well as. But this one cropped up in a local second-hand shop close to me for £4, and it's one that I didn't have in my 88 films collection. It is Ghost Town. Again, I've only ever seen this once before, and that was years ago on an old VHS copy. Typical Charles Band film. Crazy, over the top, low budget, doesn't make much sense in places, but still really fucking enjoyable. Nice little release from '88, it seems. I've not had a chance to watch this one yet, but well, I always like this from when I first watched it. Not much of the way in bonus features on it, you know what I mean? In fact, there's virtually no bonus features on it at all. He says a high definition transfer, original stereo soundtrack, stills gallery and reverse artwork. Well, that's that's no bonus features in any way, shape or form. But I would imagine the transfer is pretty good on it, and it's one I've been wanting for a little while, and I found it, like I said, for next to nothing in a local second-hand shop. So that's Ghost Town. Currently 101 Films have got their sale on, and there's been some really good things within their sale. The Nightmare on Elm Street documentaries on there. I've had to order that one online because HMV didn't have it in stock, and there's a couple other titles that were worth picking up, and this being one of them. I do own a DVD version of this up there that we've seen in a previous video from Prism Leisure, but it is Death Sport, David Carradine. Fucking nuts film this. I really like it. It don't make much sense. It's a crazy post-apocalyptic sci-fi fantasy film. It tries to be a bit of everything, fails on a lot of it, but it's still really enjoyable. These bikes that they're riding in it were just fucking ludicrous, really good. Like I say, on 101, I've got this on sale at the moment for $7.99. Should have been $14.99, the half price these at the moment, but $7.99. Again, this standard red label stuff is worth $7.99 of anybody's money. Special features, there ain't much on it. There's a commentary on there, a theatrical trailer, a TV spot, a radio spot, and a still gallery. It's better than the DVD version I've got. The DVD version I've got from Prism Leisure looks like a straight up VHS port. The VHS just got took straight to, the transfer of the VHS got took straight to DVD. So this will look 100 times better than that, and I haven't seen it any better than the DVD one. I've never seen the film in decent quality, so it'd be good to watch this piece of ludicrous filming from David Carradine. But that's a decent film. And the last one that I picked up, I got this for an absolute bargain, and I don't think the people that were selling this knew what it was or knew what they had, because if they did, they'd have been selling it for a lot more than what I picked it up for. I know there's a 4K edition of this from Screen Factory, and I know I generally don't pick up steelbook editions. I'm not a steelbook collector. I've got a couple lying around, but I don't normally go out of my way to pick up steelbooks. But when I saw this and I saw the price tag that was on it, I couldn't leave it where it was, and it's complete and in really good condition. And it is the second sight release of Return of the Living Dead. There is a standard edition that Second Sight did. I didn't own a copy of that. It's quite expensive now, out of print, and I've been sort of scouring eBay and places like that for a while, and the price has gone quite high on it. And then out of the blue, while I was rummaging around in a second-hand shop in town near me, this popped in, and it was just sat there, minding its own business, with a price of £8 on it. Completely mispriced. I don't know why it had a price of £8 on it. The only thing I could think of was they priced it up as a DVD. I don't really know. They didn't price it up as the Blu-ray, because the Blu-ray is expensive as well as, and this normally in the UK retails between £25 and £35 on the second-hand market. So at a price of £8 on it, I have no idea what they were thinking or doing. But it's in really good condition. I'm really fucking chuffed to have this one. It is a really nice one to put into my collection. It is complete as well, so you get the booklet in it, and the disc's in really good condition. The case itself is in really good condition as well, as I thought it might have been banged up a little bit, but it's in superb condition. So that was the pickup of the year so far for me. As anything like this goes, I don't think I'll find anything this cheap again this year. So that's Return of the Living Dead, the Steelbook edition. So that's everything. That's everything that I've picked up, sort of over the last couple of months, really. But there's some nice titles that I wanted that will go nicely into the collection. So again, everybody, thank you very much for tuning into the video. Take care. I'll see you all again soon. Bye bye.